Hey guys, I have another new watch. Yes, I keep buying new watches because ever since I bought that Seiko Orange Monster, I have been on really nice watches. And I just think it says something about a guy when they have a really nice watch. That's just something I always seem to look at. And yes, they are status symbols and things like that. I mean, why do you think so many people fake Rolexes and stuff? But yeah, I finally bought my first luxury watch. And by luxury watch, I'm talking about one of the high-end brands, watches above $1,000. Yes, I know. Don't worry, we'll get into that. Some people are probably jumping back a bit because I said that. But I'm talking about your Rolexes, Omegas, Tag Heuers. I believe that's pronounced Tag Heuer, like Chips Ahoya. Thank you for that. But yeah, I believe that is how it's pronounced, Tag Heuer. And so yeah, this is my first luxury watch that I bought. I actually sold my Seiko Orange Monster for this. There was nothing wrong with the Orange Monster. It's just I wanted to sell it so I would have a little bit more money for this. So here we go. Like I said, I got a Tag Heuer, and this is the box for it. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you what you get in the box and stuff like that, and then I'm going to actually show you the watch and give you my thoughts on it. So here we go. Tag Heuer, that's the Tag Heuer logo there. And I found out that if I move the camera over, and if I have a bright spot, sometimes my camera will focus on that. And sometimes it won't. But anyway, there's a Tag Heuer, there's a Tag Heuer logo right there. And here's all the information right here. Come on, you know you want to focus. Focus for daddy. Come on. Anyway, I swear this thing always focuses when I don't really need it to, and when I need it to, it won't focus. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. There we go. If I give it the assistance of my light, I can actually get it to focus. So I just took my little Streamlight Stylus Pro here to help the camera focus. But here's all the information on it. The UPCs and stuff like that. The model number is CAH1011.BA0854. The retail price is $1,350. And that's probably making people jump back because they can go get a G-Shock for 40 bucks. And yes, you can. But the thing is, you don't even pay for the materials with these watches. Some people will say, well, this only has a quartz movement in it. This is a quartz watch, by the way. This has a quartz movement in it, and you pay so much and you're getting, we're not really that much. You're not paying for the materials. Do you think that the Rolex movements honestly cost $5,000? No, they don't. Rolex movements don't cost that much. And somebody on a watch forum had a very great analogy for this. When you buy a, just say Mercedes-Benz, you can replace the engine in that Mercedes-Benz for $2,500, and that might be a $60,000 car. Did you get ripped off? No. You're buying it for the known quality. You're buying it for the craftsmanship. You're buying it for the history. You're buying it for the name. The name is a huge part of it. A lot of people out there know the name Tag Heuer. A lot of people know Rolex, Omega. James Bond wears an Omega Seamaster. Tag Heuer was recently featured in the Resident Evil movie. There was a huge advertisement, like blatant advertisement in the newest Resident Evil movie. Rolex is all over the place, but people know those names, and that's what you're paying for. That's just straight up. That's why people buy these name brand things. That's why people fake these name brand things. So anyway, enough of that stupid talking. It comes in this cardboard box, and inside the cardboard box is an actual hard case that would have the watch in it if I didn't have it on my wrist right now. But very nice hard case. And the case is shaped almost like the front of the Tag Heuer logo. And there's the logo again. It's got a felt bottom on there for like a display. Came on this leather pillow. And there's 2 extra links in there. There's a pin for the extra links. I had to take 2 links off. And I've also learned something, by the way. If you're going to need a watch, the links are not a standard size, because for the Seiko I only had to take 1 link off. For this I had to take 2 links off, so these links are a little bit smaller. So here's the hard box that it came in. Instruction booklet is what's next in here. Pretty nice instruction booklet. Got all your basic information in like a million different languages. and the warranty card. And if you don't buy it from an authorized dealer, it will come unstamped like that. And the reason that mine isn't stamped is because if you buy them online, no authorized retailers are actually online. But then again, I'm not going to go to an authorized retailer, let's say in a store or something like that. Come on, focus, goddammit. Oh, this light thing's actually working out not too bad. I'm not going to go pay full retail price at a store when I can clearly get it online for cheaper from a reputable dealer, Amazon. I trust Amazon, and I know that they give you genuine products. So, like I said, the retail on this is $13.50. I got it for about $8.50, and now I'm going to actually show you what the model is, because I've got it on my wrist. That's all you get in the box, by the way. I think there's maybe a price tag in there, and there's my receipt. But taking it off, it's on my wrist right now. Give you a wrist shot. Okay, I'm going to take it off. And here it is. This is the TAG Heuer Formula 1 Chronograph Grande date. This is the most expensive Formula 1 that you can get. There are, well, because it's also the most fully featured one. There are different levels of the Formula 1 series, and that is, there's the regular one that just has the hands and the date on there. There's the Grande date, which has the double date window. You can see that at the top. See the double date window there? It just has that, but it's on the bottom on the Grande date one. There's the alarm one that has an alarm. There is the chronograph one, which just has the chronograph and a regular date window. And then there's the one with the chronograph and the double date window, the Grande date window, which is this one right here. And like I said, this retails for $13.50. I got it for $8.50. It has a Ronda movement in it, a Swiss quartz Ronda movement in there. And again, you don't pay for these watches for the movement. I know that some people are saying I would never pay that much for a quartz movement. Well, you got to understand something. The mechanical movements, you don't pay for the movement either. The mechanical, there might be a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? A little more soul there. But honestly, I'm getting a watch because I need a watch so I can tell time, and I want a little bit of class there. So I have a watch that has the name and the craftsmanship, which is TAG Heuer, and it has a great movement that won't be as inaccurate as, say, mechanical. My Orange Monster would be off 3 or 4 minutes a week, and as a lifeguard, I need to be on time. I need to be on time a little bit more than 3 to 4 minutes a week. This might be off 3 to 4 minutes each gear. And so far, I don't even believe it's lost a single second. But anyway, talking about the actual watch, the Formula 1 Grande date chronograph here has the Chronograph Movement, which you see the red second hand up there. You would think that would be moving, but it's not, because that is the chronograph second hand. The actual time second hand, when you're not using the chronograph, is down here in that corner down there. You can see it ticking away. And if I press the top pusher button here, this one on the top, it'll start the chronograph. And you can see that tenth of a second hand fly right there. The tenth of a second hand's flying down at the bottom. The second hand is now ticking. And what's over here, this one over there on the right, I need a better pointer, hold on. Oops. This one over here is a minute counter. So it'll tick every 30 seconds so you get minutes. And after 30 seconds have gone by, this counter right here that's flying around turns into an hour counters for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, and that'll tick every 15 minutes. So it's got a sapphire crystal, which I wouldn't expect any less from a high-end watch. The only thing you're probably going to scratch that with is diamond, or it's going to be really hard to scratch it. On the Mohs hardness scale, sapphire is a 9 and diamond is a 10. I'm going to stop the chronograph here. The bottom one just resets the hands. Okay. Sapphire crystal, it's got a unidirectional rotating bezel here with 120 clicks, very smooth. And it is a titanium carbide bezel, so it's really scratch resistant. The crown is titanium carbide as well, and it's a signed crown, so it has the TAG Heuer logo on there. I really like signed crowns. I'm glad this one has a signed crown. It has titanium carbide crown. Like I said, it's a screw-in crown, so this thing is water resistant up to 200 meters. On the case back, there is the Formula 1. There's like a checkered logo there, like a checker flag. It says Tag Heuer. Then there's the serial number there, sapphire crystal, water resistant to 200 meters. Made in Switzerland, of course. That's where your fine timepieces are going to be made. So it's made in Switzerland. Tag Heuer has been around since 1860, which is longer than Rolex. So there's a little bit more history there, and I like it. One of the reasons I like it is it's actually a little bit lighter than the Luminox, which is the last watch that I reviewed, and it's also lighter than the Seiko Orange Monster, while it's still having weight, not feeling cheap. It's also not as thick as the Luminox, which I like. On the side here, you'll notice it says Tag Heuer, and it's signed on a lot of places. It's also signed on the bezel there. You can see that the pointer is the Tag Heuer logo. Really nice strap, and really nice bracelet. It's real slinky and really tough. I don't think that's going to break. It's also signed on the bracelet down there. It says Tag Heuer, and I like it. I really like it. I think that it's a great entry into the world of luxury watches here. You got the double date Grande date window there saying it's the 13th. When it's the 14th, only the number on the right will change to 4, and then when it gets to 2, the number on the left will change, and you know how that goes. It says Swiss made, again, made in Switzerland in the Tag Heuer factory over there in Switzerland. And I really like it. And some people, I don't understand why some people make this argument that it's quartz. I could have got an Aqua Racer for not too much more. That's also a quartz movement. And they also have automatics, but again, after having an automatic, the inaccuracy was really getting to me. So I like the quartz movement for its ruggedness and its accuracy. I mean, eventually, there's 3 brands that I wanted to get moving up in the world, moving up in the watch world. I wanted to go from, the first one I want to get was a Tag Heuer, and here it is. That's checked off the list. Next, I want to get an Omega Seamaster James Bond version, and that will be mechanical. And then after that, a Rolex Submariner. But I'm very happy getting the Tag Heuer. I really cannot complain about it. Some people say, I actually heard some people try to cut this down. Honestly, I don't know why people get so much hate, because people have nice watches and they either, some people can't afford them, or I guess it's a law that they have to be a troll or a hater or something. But some people saying, well, yeah, it's a quartz, so, it's like the same quality of a Timex or a Seiko. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. When you get into the high-end names, Tag Heuer, Omega, stuff like that, I don't care if it is quartz. You don't pay for the movement. Like in a car, you don't pay just for the engine. That sub-second hand right there, when it ticks, hits every single one of those hash marks perfectly. When you get the cheaper ones, sometimes they'll completely miss. The chronograph hits every single one of the second hands. You can tell these logos, like the Tag Heuer logo up there at the top, was silk screened on, like you'd see on a zip or something like that. It's not just a sticker. That emblem there on the side on the crown is not glued on or anything like that. It's brushed into the titanium carbide crown. The steel is all brushed stainless steel. This is a brushed stainless steel bracelet, and it's a really shiny brush, really nicely well done. So you can tell that a lot of work and a lot of thought really went into this, and that's why you pay the money. And again, you do pay it for the name. You do pay it for the Tag Heuer name. A lot of people know Tag Heuer, but oh well, I like it. I wanted to get a luxury brand watch, and Tag Heuer definitely fulfills that bid. So I'm definitely going to be EDCing this watch, and when I move up in the world to the Omega Seamaster next, which is probably going to be a while, because that's you're talking $2,500, then I'll show you guys another review. But I am done buying stuff for now. I'm not actually going to buy that surplus ammo that I promised you guys, because I'm saving up for the Verizon iPhone. So that's going to be the next big thing I get. Really excited about the Verizon iPhone. Cannot wait. I'll have more on that in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in this watch, go get it, and you guys have a great day.